Next question comes from Matthew Smith, and he asks, what is your favorite game and movie ever? Favorite game, I'm not sure if you mean like a board game or like a video game, but since I don't really play video games, I will say board game, and my favorite board game is Monopoly, and Monopoly because ever since I was a little kid, I've always liked paper money, and Monopoly actually let me let me uh, let me do that and gain money and take property and throw people in jail and just strategize and try to take over the whole Monopoly world. So that was one of my favorite games growing up. And favorite movie ever. Wow, that one's gonna be tough just because I totally love movies, and there's just so many different like types of movies out there. Um, but man, there's so many. So I'm gonna just say like indie ones, like mobster kid ones. I'm just gonna name like my like just 5 that randomly pop into my head that I really enjoy. 1 is gonna be Amelie. 2 is gonna be Goodfellas. 3 will be Pulp Fiction. 4 will be Spirited Away. 5 will be Run Lola Run. Next question comes from Michael Lynn, and he asks, when I move to LA, can we become best friends? And what's your day-to-day like at the office? When you move to LA, just Facebook me, and then we'll take it from there. But so far, we're already social networking best friends. So you got it, Michael. Second part of your question, what is my day-to-day like at the office? It is a lot of emailing back and forth with different clients or different talent that I am currently working with, or different schools that are trying to book us, or different venues that are trying to book us and trying to fly us out there and perform for them. I'm also doing like different marketing. Can you hear Tyson? That's really funny. Sorry, Michael. Tyson interrupted. But yeah, so creating different merch for you guys to collect. Also, I do a lot of skit production for the fellas. So they write the skit, and then they give me like the outline of the skit so that I can find the different actors that are going to be in it, different props, different locations, and yeah, that's pretty much my day-to-day. That, or sometimes, we're shooting and I have to be acting in that. So every day is a little bit different. Actually, every day is totally different. So I can't really answer that completely, but yeah, that's what it's mainly like. It's totally a crazy house over here. So yeah, hope that helped. Next question is from GBLALA. Sorry again if I botched up your name. And question from you is, what is the most embarrassing thing you have ever done? Man. So, I don't know if I have the most embarrassing thing, just because I do a lot of dumb stuff that I just find hilarious. I just find ways to amuse myself because I think I have like ADD, so I'm always like trying to do something that's gonna make me laugh, I guess. So I don't really think I have anything that's super embarrassing because, it happens and you just kind of say, okay, that was pretty funny. But recently, embarrassing, I don't really know if it's embarrassing, but I can see that people would find it kind of embarrassing. But okay, so you see this? It's not a birthmark, you see that? It is a scar. So most of you guys, I already know how I got this piece of awesomeness on my hand. But for those of you that don't, a few months back, I was riding a longboard on my block, and I was with Jason Chen and Bart Kwan, and I was riding my longboard, and then Bart was like, "Hey, it would be a great idea if you have Tyson, which is like this 100-pound German Shepherd that he owns. It's like if you had Tyson pull you while you're on on the longboard." And I was like, "Yo, let's do it. That sounds like a lot of fun." And yeah, I'm feeling a little bit lazy. I wouldn't mind having a dog pull me around. So, I'm heading in one direction and the dog's pulling me, picking up speed. Totally fun, totally good times. I'm like, yo, this is fun. So I was coming to an intersection, four-way intersection, so I didn't want to die at that moment. So I stopped Tyson, and then we decided to turn back around and then head in the opposite direction of that block that I was riding on. So going back, and now I'm going towards Bart and Jason, and Tyson's like picking up speed. He's having a good time. I'm having a good time, but he was picking up a little bit too much speed, and I panicked like a big pansy. And instead of, I don't know why I didn't think of this at the moment, but instead of just letting go of the leash, my dumb behind decides to hold on to the leash that is tied to Tyson's neck. And I booked it, so I jumped off the skateboard, but Tyson was still going full speed. I tripped like a retard, and I'm sure it looks so funny, but it's not embarrassing, but I wish I would have just seen this happen to someone else, because I'm sure it was hilarious, and I wish that somebody would have recorded it, because it must have looked so funny. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't let go of Tyson's leash, and I like tippy-toed behind him, and my dumbass just ate it. And I honestly don't even know how I landed on my hand this way, but yeah, I jacked up my hand, I jacked up my shoulder, jacked up my my hip, and by jacked up I just mean I scraped everything. And at that moment it didn't really hurt, just because it was so funny, because I could just imagine, like, I removed myself from the situation and just imagine how funny it must have looked to see me eat it. So yeah, I guess that was the most recent embarrassing thing that happened to me. So I got this for memories, haha. But I just tell people I got into a crazy fight and I like broke glass on my hands just so I could be more deadly. So shh. If you hear me tell that story, don't tell them the real one, okay? Thanks. You're the best. Question from Kevin Chang. How many of your friends would it take if there were planking would equal your height? I mean, I guess just one friend that's 5'11", but yeah, I don't know if I understand the question. Next question. From Matt Huynh. Do you like Ellen Page? Wow, I think I'm gonna have to Google that, because I don't know who Ellen Page is. Let me Google. Shh, Kevin, don't judge me right now, but I am really Googling Ellen Page. And sorry if I am just lost cool points. But, oh, her. Do I like her? Yeah, of course. She's like a really cool actress. And I really like just, her attitude and everything. She's just like this, fuck you, I am who I am type of actress. And the way she acts in her movies, I feel like that's how she would be in real life. So, yeah, I love that girl. She's totally dope. And don't judge me then. I actually looked her up on Google.